Apoyo Avlan TV and Yak Luan Toilet Godfrey and at one Comedy Central Division Kipu Municipal Council. Malupe Kibion Wakan. One of Bion Malupe Chulma Gamente Mamalo. Piano Town Mirgimi, Mikonyo, Council, Romateri, Mano, Kimio Chilling Enone, Duegidue, Iwin Alipedeca Beach. Macau Joke, the quarter chain, Lutti Chilling Alimia Chilka Beach. Pema Chil Kake Guachene Wayne, no la Council a chain Doki, Alimia when the PRO. Andrew, I was surprised, but no Waraga, me a chain, Mamma, no Miano Chul Council. Mawarga to an privilege to my man. Two logo, my poker and the Pierre with my big. He will me killing only me and when they come, me and when the Pierre come, got a chair. But the children won't know Wargamo, I'm a town cloud child division borrower. But no, it's trying to tell him quarter chili can. My anna come quarter and not a log and a council a chair make me, Alimia Chirka beat. The car won't cancel like a gamuchenegi, cancel a yoke like by naturing a peggy gam, give me a chenegi when I want a chair. She had dark a chain a pair than you borrow directly, one way chilling in it. A corner of Municipal, Kachi office per mayor, Yenemy Gugam well lucky. She had done one check at him hotel executive, maybe younger local lucky. Kachi speakers, Kachi senator Clark Mamewa, but cancel a pagan go ye. Can go work at Okachi, we give me lucky yippee. Anything look one of being a no?
Nyak one name Charles Richard, at the youth councillor, at the deputy speaker, Pardon Division. One of being the municipal. Kapenyo ko chanda mamegwa piano no go choy ni e by ni ande piera de no mero wano nong chanda wa me honoria ma kom council chere che no mero nong chile ngali mia ngwan ke piera reo chi chanda no ni peke ti ke biro mo go biro ke wan be gera po kwar wa ye go wa ni by ni ando de apar bit midwe ni gine be chulo ja me wa jane le bon lo ni anda par bit Municipal bedredi, Katiana Pere, one of a phone office girl. Katiana Tie, you build polo, and a foil.
Tinne, Kitina, one of you kind of polo, key members, my council. No one for you will come in one polo on the member council. And alone, the member one executive, the division of the day, when Kiwi come in, you may have known the little clerk, mayor, but when you are locked, kid met you teach. You know what take a pair of make you link per council and make it one on area. Council wa pole wen go ka kwero budget o ikar mo tika passing budget madong lawyer wen ipage ni mo yo budget ke kwero. I was frustrated for about 2 weeks ka wacha ko lungo gen bitel ko passing budget la chen en of gen gi biya kitam ni chen tima ki kwere page new division ma pat ti wan wacha mo chiling so awe no look warga tima pol mo choyo mo lo ke me mo lo ke ton clerks la gam gi betima pol kida won po yengi o da wa met dan mo ken ko mo we wa kwanya executive o kwanya no speakers nen chal do ekine ke we jumo ken wen gendo bino 1 week no teacher jumo ke ma ko choka ma we were unrest by the way but I'm very happy ni go winyu ke bot me go winyu ke bot ton clerk ni chilling magen mer ni pe ya ke churo u cher bor wa page amir wa ne lo da pe ber ma be chake tam mukaro ma ka bit mukaro municipal li chene wani pe ke ber ka chal ne to the extent my municipal choy warga ni wan den chene gimi ki wan ba mi ke council ti gi bi chul la chen wa tin ma lo ne chilling pe ke churo gen mo bal ti pa council ba la budget ma mewa katin wa winyu ni chama kene one for team kon speakers ball ke ken mano mire chilling be pay budget kano ke chwal wa chilling yoni no konyo kidmet yuti tidmet yuti pa council tek ka chilling mo ma mire ki mi ke ruede ci pegi meyo pen du mo ken tamne no wan du mo ken wa ngi kidmet jamre kita ge winyu ni wan be ko wo bi chabira chel chabira rio ka tum mabe wo bi foyo ka po tum mabe gendok bi mede kilo bona kita kilo bokel ni ene tamne gi noti meneno
anya ramsi opeka pora ti council dek man me Pandong divisions. Tien wano bino keep the municipal councils. Kalipo kochane wa mi honoraria make cheke pere. No ke cheke ni before the 30 years. Mi do ma beach no ke chulwa. Hero tien pa ke chulwa. Carmelo no ke chimu chor tokwa we want for passing budget. Ni we for passing budget. Donc pe man bo be ping tien no wano bino ke wi mi jemo. Ni ne wano loro kid go municipality team and to be paying ka chel cheke ni ndo pa we a beach mi ka chul council weng make division a deck donc tin nienda pa we bi ka pe ke chul wan bi kelo jemo mi neno ni wan wa loro ki du municipality wa pon doge wan po bi ye fo yo
balupe ke jemo matini obedo machala aduki mi warga ma la dit ma uchoyo ma budget na football car ma budget na football car no councilor go ye temu jemo pian lok ma doglo ko monorea ma wel tianati alimi angwen ki piara rio ci ka eone ki warga pa mea ma ke lubu kore ma councilor bedo patient mi korne aduki ne po bedo tie ki nge ma mier dong nero man wero tum tin yende pier der tin yende chiel councilor wen go chao jemo bo mi dich ko mon kom speakers chu wer tin wa bin office pa won pa mea ma lupe ke warga me cho mi chieke mi chulo honore pa councilors tien lok ke tieni teach pa turn clerk pa mea the chairperson of the municipal, they have to follow the procedures.
We received a team of all the division chairpersons and the executives and the division councillors. Their main concerns were issues of gratuity payments for the division LC3 chairpersons and honoraria payments for quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. They came in big numbers, almost 50 people. We attended to them properly. It is true there has been delays in payments of honoraria. Quarter 1 wasn't paid, quarter 2, 3, and 4. We were attempting to consolidate the entire payments. That amounts to 105,000 per quarter and 420,000 shillings per year. 2 weeks ago, I directed the town clerk to make sure that the payments are effected before the end of May. Unfortunately, it wasn't, but I am proud to say at least 2 quarters were effectively paid by the town clerk. That is quarter 3 and quarter 4. Quarter 1 and quarter 2, it is important that it should be processed, and after wider consultations with the finance department and the accounting officer, the remaining quarter 1 and quarter 2 must be paid in any case before end of June, preferably between the 15th and the 20th of this month. I strongly believe we have some money in our accounts which can effectively offset these amounts to zero. Secondly, the issue of gratuity of the division mayors. I think that money is just around the corner because it is processed at the end of the financial year. The financial year is 1 month away. As far as I am aware, that money is now being processed, and I believe within the 2nd and 3rd week of June, that money will be out for all the division chairpersons, the deputy mayor of Kitgum Municipal Council, and the mayor himself. Nobody should criticize the political leaders who came to the mayor's office, to council. I think they were right to come because they wanted a clarification on what really belonged to them. And we surely effectively made clarifications to that effect. The remaining bit is the town clerk and the finance officer are to swing in action to make sure our promises of payments to the division is effected without further delays. Thank you.
We are, if I could say, we are blessed to have all the honorable members at local council 3 level to Kitgum Municipal Council headquarters offices. Informally, not invited formally, but in public offices you can have an informal meeting or formal meeting. So we are blessed to have had the honorable members at the LC3 level seeking clarity on their monies that is always sent on quarterly basis by central government for payment of their honorarium. Each councillor gets 35,000 per month. Per quarter they get, a councillor gets 105,000. And this money is always consolidated after the remittance by central government, which always comes at the end of the third quarter or fourth quarter. So our work is to disperse this money, send it down to the respective local government, in this case the divisions local government. So we consolidate this money and send it down, which is paid at once to the total of 420 per person. It is non-taxed. We don't tax the government, does not tax that money. However, this money, we delayed to have sent this money down to them. You know, we had changes, accounting officer moving from one place to another. So the previous accounting officers that we had moved. So this new accounting officer could not process this money on time. Simply, he has to know, first of all, the reason as to why and how much money is there, being an accounting officer. So he had to get the feel of how much, what is going on in the entity. So that caused a little bit of delay. It is not that the money is not there. The money is there. And we are in the process of sending this money. We process for first, third quarter, and we are processed fourth quarter. What they are crying for is the first and second quarter, which the accounting officer, those accumulation happened at the time when this new accounting officer had not abreast himself with the system in this local government, the municipality. So we have already discussed at that level that this money has to be sent down, because the money belongs to the LC1, LC3 councillors, honorable councillors. Then some part of this money belongs to the LC1s and LC2s. And part of it should be gratuity that should be paid to these LC1s and LC2s. So we are processing this money. Only that the information that was passed was not the right information. Delay, municipality does not want to pay this money. Of course, this happens. Misinformation gets to the public. But the assurance is, as an accounting officer, that money must be paid, and it will be paid. We already started the process of paying, sending this money to the division before the close of the financial year. The money must have hit the account of all the divisions, accounts, such that they are able to pay their honorable members honorarium. So their coming was even timely, such that they were able to get the information from the right officers.